All right, guys, we're back. Dokkan battle video. Now this is the real golden week. Yes, sir, dude. Hit fulfills the legacy of his predecessors. Int Fat Boo, Tech World Tournament Super Saiyan, or Tech 23rd World Tournament Goku, right? GT Super Saiyan Goku, Int Gogeta, right? All these characters. Hit easily is on that same level of greatness as all those characters. I'm very excited to use Hit. Also, remember, people have, funny thoughts about, like, some of the content and stuff like that this year. But keep in mind, there is really long content, Festival, pretty long content, some of the red zones, mediocre, like medium length, some of the red zones. And then we also have Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, which is short. So we have content of every length, which speaks to Hit's greatness, that I think Hit very likely is going to be quite good for all of this content. I think Hit should be able to be a real player in, again, pretty much all of this content that exists. Now, Hit's team, to me, I think will be the best team for Festival of Battles. I think it's just going to be like a piece of cake, one try. Like, we would win, 10 times in a row with Hit's team, I think, in Festival of Battles. Like, he's that good. And he's just set up so nicely. So, let's just go ahead and give Hit a sticker. And then remember that this is going to be the 55% video, obviously. And we'll see how awesome Hit is going to be. Okay, so, I mean, I guess, like, yeah, I mean, it looks good with, like, kind of like the time skip, right? Like, it's certainly, I'll take that. And then remember, Hit is a transforming character. Now, as of right now, there isn't, like, a second Hit that's good. But keep in mind, let's say they super easy a tech Hit, within the realm of possibility, probably. I mean, that would be them skipping a lot of characters, but, I mean, for a major celebration, I could see them doing it. If they did that, remember, Tech Hit would link with this guy if this guy was, when he's transformed, right? It's not super tough to get this guy's transformation out. I mean, we could definitely do it, so, we'll see. Oh, here, let me just head over to his hidden potential system. There we go. All right, guys, so let's just go ahead and jump in, and let's see how good Hit is going to be. Again, I think he's going to be quite an exceptional character. I mean, it really is such a shame. I don't know if we've ever seen a gap this big in, like a dual Dokkan Fest. I think this might be the largest gap in quality between characters ever. I think so. Probably. Yeah, I think so. Because Hit is potentially like an all-time great character, and the other guy yeah, no. So here, let's just jump in and let's get to dominating.
最新の俺のポテンシャルを最大限まで引き出す構えを考えるとこうなる。
Dude, Hit is so cool. I freaking love Hit. Now we got a, oh my god, we could not have gotten worse opening rotations. Oh, brother. You guys know how it is. Now, I had a lot of trouble finding Blue Kaioken Goku friends on the friends list. I don't, dude, having to go to Twitter to ask for a new character to be set, I don't remember the last time I had to do, I don't, have ever? A new character day one? I mean, maybe if it was like, an hour after the unit had come out or something like that. Like, it was crazy. Okay, so remember, Hit's intro, it is going to be pretty important for him. If we're running his own team, though, he should just be able to trigger his intro. Oh, here, wait, let me go here so that way I could point to parts of his kit. His intro will proc just by having, like, running Hit's team. Because if there's another 2 tournament participant characters or another Universe 6 ally on the team, Hit will get an extra 20% dodge, 160% defense, and a guaranteed additional super for 6 turns. Right? Now, you don't want to run this guy in slot 1. I mean, when we're in the Festival of Battles, we'll be able to do it. And, I mean, if this guy, it does suck how much dodge canceling there is. I think it's a good thing because dodge was too powerful. But, like, dude, if there was not dodge canceling, this Hit, dude, I mean, because he's int. So we could give him like 32 dodge in the potential system, which I will be doing, I think. I don't know. I could give him a lot of additional as well. So every attack dodged, he gets an extra 60% defense and 6% dodge. Keep dodging, buddy. Keep dodging. Dude, oh my god, please. Just give me the dodge lock for the hit showcase, please. All right, so we're going to get a couple of guaranteed additional supers. He's going to have 2. Then he'll have another one that has a 70% chance to be a super, right? And then, you know, we could potentially get the hidden potential system additional super, but this is 55% hit. I have no equips on him, so we can't get the hidden potential system additional, right? All right, I mean, he's looking solid here. You know, we're just getting these procs. Every super attack hit does. Remember, he does stack attack and defense by 20%. And remember, stacking is really important nowadays. Festival is one reason, yes. But even the red zone fights, man, they are long. All right, so stacking is really quite huge. Being able to stack and build up our stats, even in the red zone fights, will be really significant with how long they are. Yeah, I'm really happy that we have a Dokkan Fest hit. I don't think I didn't like Tech Hit very much when he first was a character, right? I remember so often the global first characters were really wonky and people were like, oh my god, he hates on every global first. But like they forgot about the fact when the best character in Dokkan was a global first, STR UI Goku. They forgot about that. Yeah, he was #1, dude. That guy was insane, right? That Yellow Coin LR UI Goku was so broken when they dropped him on global. All right, there's that. Yep, hit. That's a pretty nice looking kind of like KO screen right there, right? Hit, you know, back turned, looking swaggy. Keep in mind, we do have Cell's domain up, which is buffing the stats for the hits, right? We do want to keep that in mind. Now, I think Hit's team really is going to be quite good. I think we're going to be able to perform at a very good level running Hit's team. So, all right, I'm just gonna cut to the next rotation. I overloaded the team, made sure to get a lot of Big Bad Bosses characters on here so that we can, you know, really kind of just like mix and match characters, stuff like that. But Hit has a huge roster, and I mean, especially if we're running Hit's team, Hit doesn't have conditions to worry about because his intro is just going to be triggered just by the friend unit. So Hit doesn't have restrictions, right? Kaioken Goku's got restrictions. Hit doesn't. If you're running his team, he has no restrictions whatsoever, right? It's only if he's on a different team, and it only even matters if he's on a different team, right? If it's going to be a short fight, because a super long fight, his intro is going to wear out anyway, right? So it's Hit is really good. All right, guys. So gonna be pretty easy to kind of operate with our boy Hit. Here, we could go ahead and do this. Perfect. Yep, we could run these two together pretty easily. Because Hit is not damaging us, you know, as he attacks every time. So that'll be nice. Okay. Oh, Hit, his link set, definitely not the greatest. I mean, that's something we could talk about here. Supreme Warrior, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Warriors of Universe 6, and Fierce Battle. Now, keep in mind, there is absolutely a Warriors of Universe 6 buff coming. A Universe 6 character, Tech Kefla. I will stake Tech Kefla is definitely easying in this celebration. Absolutely, it's going to happen. So that'll be one buff to Universe 6. We'll see. I am not really the biggest fan of, like, STR Kefla. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure we could probably make it work, but, you know, Tech Kefla, I think, could be very interesting. And remember, she's a... you know, stacker. She'll be stacking like crazy. If you catch my drift. Festival. And red zones, of course, as well. Hit's battle motion is okay. You know, it truly is aura. Like, not like, you know, like how auras become popular nowadays. But, like, you know, like the literal aura of these characters, right? I think Standby Blue Kaioken Goku probably has the best battle motion. Or is it, you know, Blue Gogeta? Or is it the LR Gods, right? It's all these characters with these crazy auras, right? Like, it's like, you know, I think Beast Gohan's looks really good. I mean, probably not as good as, like, the Gods. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's looks awesome. Like, damn, dude. One is I don't like Super Gogeta's. It's just like the way Super Gogeta's kind of like standing. I don't know. To me, it's like a weird angle. I don't know. All right, now hits. We should talk about this. Hits damage is definitely pretty low right now, right? Like these are like pitiful attack stats. I mean, this is with domain support. Now, of course, he's gonna get a lot better, right? Like as he's stacking up, as he's building up his damage. After this, we're going to be able to transform, too, by the way. He could transform if he's attacked 6 times in battle, or if he's dodged 3 times in battle. He's going to be able to transform. We're getting hit a lot, which is unfortunate, because it's like, dude, like, we had a 76% chance to dodge right there. We keep failing, like, dodges at that level. Okay. Now, one thing Hit does that's interesting is every time Hit does... every time Hit does 3 super attacks, he lowers the attacked enemy's attack and defense by 30%, seals the enemy's super attack, and then attack breaks them as well. So, I mean, and then he's also got the 50% chance to stun from his super attack effect. So he's going to be able to put down quite a few debuffs on enemies' foreheads, right? So keep that in mind. Zamasu just supered. I think I might just run Hit just like this. I'm just gonna put Hit right there and just leave him like that. I'll just hit that right there. And then Tech Geneva can get support. I wouldn't run Hit in slot 1 if I had fear that he was gonna die at all. But we just saw Zamasu super. I don't think this Zamasu is a whatchamacallit. Oh! Beautiful. We're seeing that activated right there too. If the enemy is in the following: HP below 60%, attack down, defensive down, stunned, or sealed. Any of those abilities. Hit gets 60% attack, and attacks are guaranteed to hit. What's funny is we did the Blue Cow King Goku video. This Zamasu dodged like 10 attacks out of like, in like a 15 attack span, he dodged like 10. So it's like, I guess it's nice then to be able to see Hit come up in here. And I mean, his attacks are guaranteed to hit, which is cool. By the way, that means Hit would be a scary boss, right? Like, if they love giving dodge cancel to Hit. So, like, Hit shows up, man, as, like, some crazy red zone fight or something like that. Oh, brother, he could be brutal. So, those dodge canceling bosses, man, they take away a lot of options. They take away a lot of options of greatness. All right, so we're going to go into this next rotation here, and we're going to be ready to transform Hit. It's also going to be turn 6, which also means that we are going to be able to use Hit's Ghost Usher if we wanted to. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and transform Hit, and I guess we might as well pop STR cells active as well. No reason not to.
準備運動はこれぐらいでいいだろう。強敵その存在が成長を促す 俺はまだ伸びるぞ
That is interesting too, how so Hit and Kaioken Goku each have 2 different battle motions, huh? Huh, okay. Because it's like his stance is on the opposite side. Like, he's stanced up from the different side. Okay. Alright. So now we have our GOAT Hit. He is transformed. He gets some massive buffs once we do this. So now he gets 3 key, 260% attack at the start of turn. So he gets massive extra stats. 70% crit, 70% dodge, guaranteed additional super, additional to 70% chance to super. He's guaranteed to hit. He lowers enemies' attack by 30% attack and defense, seals enemy super attack, 160% attack and defense when attacking, attack break. For every attack in the turn, he gets 66% attack. For every attack he receives, he gets 66% defense and a 6% chance to dodge. If all allies in the turn are Universe 6, he gets a Scouter. Oh, I'm going to have to show that in the video. Yeah, we have to get all aspects of the character's kit in the video. And then when he receives an attack from an enemy who's hit by his super, he gets an extra 16% chance to dodge. And then, of course, the biggest thing right now, well, there's two big things, but right here, he greatly stacks attack and defense. So now he gets 50% attack and defensive stacks. 50%. 50% stacks. So, I mean, it's needless to say. Do you know how dominant this guy is going to be on turn 80? Right? Like, we know. We know. And, I mean, oh, by the way, he has a Ghost Usher. He has a motherfucking Ghost Usher, too, by the way. He has a Ghost Usher. He does, yeah. He does. And it's an attack, too. So, when he stacks for 80 turns, and then he drops a 400 million damage Ghost Usher, seems pretty good. I'm just saying. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit's gonna be pretty fire. So I'm gonna hang on to his Ghost Usher. No reason to use that. Goku's gonna be okay in slot 1, right? Zamasu's not gonna kill that Goku, right? No way. Because we're below his HP, right? Okay, no super is good. Okay. Yeah, remember, this Goku, it's like he's very good defensively, but he does have an HP threshold he needs to be above. So we just have to be cautious of that. All right, so here's hit again. Cannot dodge him. So he's just going to be slapping away. Can't dodge him. All right, so he's just doing this. I mean, I guess hit, he really is kind of just like a... He is, I guess, he's a transformation character, but it is a little bit of like a costume change type thing. I mean, I don't really mind. The way they did him is fine. All right, so then remember, like, he gets an extra... Dude, like, he's at like 100% dodge right here. Okay, like, it's like, he has 70% dodge, then he is at 86% dodge since he supered the enemy, and then every single attack he receives, he's getting another 6% dodge. So, it's like, bro, like, Vegito, like, hit is going to be able to just, I mean, probably easily, like, destroy, like, I don't know, it's going to be, I cannot wait. It's going to be the first video we do. Like, it's like, we're going, like, I'm going to do this video. I'll probably do a red, like, who to get with the redstone as well, put that up today. Then I might take a nap, and then I'll do the rainbows for Hit and Kaioken Goku. And then the first showcase, like, we're going into Festival with Hit, yeah. Doing it right away. Because he's just, I mean, dude, he's so good. He's crazy. I don't know how obvious it is, but, I mean, considering that the kid has got an active skill Ghost Usher, he's just building up. I mean, with how long these fights go nowadays, man, I mean, it matters stacking. Like, people, we have the whole, like, festival battles, like, skull emoji hanging over the game or whatever we want to say, but even in the red zones, man, like, that, you know, like, we're stacking during this red zone is helping significantly.
強敵その存在が成長を促す俺はまだ伸びるぞ
All right, so now we have that. Of course, no reason to use our Ghost Ushers whatsoever, right? We will definitely not be doing that. Should we just try and rock Hit in slot 1 right here? I mean, I am potentially... I mean, I could be made to look stupid right here, but let's have faith that Hit is going to be able to handle business. As the fight goes on, more and more and more, he's going to just, you know, get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Worst case scenario is an instant super attack. Okay, so even getting targeted at all, his dodge is raising hugely, and his defense is going up as well. So it's like, he is similar to AGL UI Goku in that aspect, right? It's only a couple of dodges, and then they're not fucking touching him, dude. Like, he is similar to AGL UI Goku once he's transformed. And then now, remember, he's greatly stacking. So his stats are going to begin to skyrocket. His damage is still not very crazy. I mean, these numbers we're seeing are pretty bad, but I mean, it's like, he's definitely not damaging us, right? Like, it's like if Blue Cow King Goku is able to do all of his supers without fucking killing us at the same time, that'd be nice. Just saying. The Hidden Potential System Additional is also going to be a large help for Hit. I'm not sure. Like, I really want him. I think, like, giving him, like, 32, 33 dodge in the Hidden Potential System is probably what I should do, because it'll give a lot more flexibility in some situations to potentially run him slot 1, which, you know, could, I think, be a huge advantage. Like, I think that would actually be massive, being able to do that. We're not gonna need to pop our Ghost Usher for a little bit here. We should be good. Here, let's just go ahead and transform Tech Janemba. Let's get him out here. Perfect. Okay, he changed the same shit. That's fine. We'll just grab these. There we go. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Basically just running a villain team. And remember, there's many different ways we can run Hit's team, by the way. Right? We could run Hit's team, you know, with all the fusions. Right? We could get, you know, the 10th anniversary Gogeta and Vegito and all of them. Like we can get some really beefy, busted characters on here. I mean, I wanted to build a team where I could just, like, focus on Hit. And, like, we could just, like, Hit is going to begin to carry. Hit is going to be a lot better rainbowed, right? Rainbowed level 10 links, good equips. I mean, his damage is going to be a lot more impressive than what it's looking like right here. I mean, yeah, these numbers are just so low. I definitely do want to keep an eye out for what is the damage looking like as we have him rainbowed, right? Because, I mean, it's taken us a bit to really get into good damage. Now, he does just have the 70% chance to crit, too, which is nice, right? Like, just 70% crit. He has, no matter what, he's going to have, you know, the 2 guaranteed supers. Then the third one is a 70%. And then, you know, he could do a 4th super if we had the Hidden Potential System. Yeah, but right now we're not doing very much damage. Certainly this... Oh my god, dude. We're going to be in this fight for so long. It's going to take us so long to kill this Goku Black and Zamasu. It's going to take so... Dude, it's going to take so long. Oh my god. Alright, I mean, what'll happen is we'll just keep doing this. And we'll be able to see Hit just really build up his stats quite a bit. And then what we'll do is... I do want to do a second run where we have the full Universe 6 rotation. And that way we could see his Scouter activated. I probably will just have, you know, we'll run Hit's team, and I'll probably just, because if we could link, you know, him up with his untransformed self, that'll be pretty good. I ended up not giving myself a great slot 1 character here. I mean, we could try it with Hit. I'd really rather not die. Let's hope Hit doesn't get smoked right here. Again, I'm taking unnecessary risks, but I probably should just put STR Cell in slot 1, but I mean, it's good to have, you know, I want to put the showcase character in sticky situations if I can. Okay. This is an early super. We gotta dodge this. Yes, dude. Okay, nice. And every time he's targeted, I love that they started doing this, man. Huge. It's not, characters aren't getting buffs like just when they dodge or just when they get hit. A lot of them now, it's like for every attack received or evaded. That's so good. Like if in Super Saiyan 4 Goku had that, oh my god. It would be massive for that kid. Absolutely massive. Alright, so we're stacking up. Every super, 50%. Dude, I could picture him on... Oh, yeah, we're up to 20 million now. Yeah, here we go. He's starting to get there. He's getting there. He's getting there. Oh, man. Think about him on turn 80, chat. Turn 80? Yeah. Oh, baby. Alright, this guy's still got to revive, but... Okay, should I just maybe cut a couple of turns in the future? I mean, we're gonna be fine. I don't think that Goku Black and Zamasu are really gonna be able to kill us. So, I'll just cut and we'll come back in a couple of turns. Once we start getting Goku Black and Zamasu's HP lower, we'll pop Hit's Ghost Usher. Right, we could use Hit's Ghost Usher if our HP is 66% or less, or if there's one enemy starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. So technically, we could use Hit's Ghost Usher on turn 3. And in order to do that, Hit would turn 1 would have to dodge 3 attacks, and then we'd have to be under 66% HP on turn 3. And then we could use his Ghost Usher on turn 3. It'd be the earliest we could pop it. So, alright, I'll come back in a couple of turns here. Alright, guys, I've been continuing the run. This fight, I mean, our team is pretty safe. Remember, these Big Bad Bosses characters work very effectively when they have Big Bad Bosses up. Like STR Cell is like a slot 1 in these fights, like, you know, after he's revived. Like, he's quite good. But, I mean, our damage is a little bit low. If the hits were rainbowed, we would be wrapping this shit up. I think now is a good time to bust out his active skill. Now, one reason this has taken us so long getting through this Goku Black and Zamasu, keep in mind, is the fact that they do keep healing themselves with their heal. So it would be a good thing if maybe we stop them from being able to heal themselves. Yep, just like Dio. Yeah, time is stopped. Okay, so, I mean, I guess we'll go through this turn, go through the next turn, and then we'll probably finish up this run. Definitely Hit at 55% Link level 1, the way we're seeing him. I mean, his damage is very low. There's what his stats look like after attacking. Now, one thing with Hit, remember, Hit is just raw defense and vibes. You know, you do need to keep that in mind. You know, well, and dodge, I guess. You know, he's not guarding, no damage reduction, nothing like that. That's kind of like his one downside, is like him getting hit is definitely very problematic, right? Like it's dodge, like he's really built about that. Like he is going to be able to stack up, and Hit looks like he's going to take a tremendous jump to me once we actually do have him rainbowed. Right now, I mean, I definitely want to get him rainbowed and stuff like that and see what he's going to look like after he's rainbowed, for sure. But, like, right now, I think I would probably peg Hit as the number 2 TUR. And I feel like I like Kid Goku, probably, as the number 1 TUR. But, I mean, let's, you know, go through the whole world tour, see how effective Hit's going to be in a lot of these different fights and stuff like that. Especially him being able to do the Hidden Potential System additional is going to be a huge upgrade to him too, right? Although this friend might have some equips on that would allow him to do that. All right, so there's that. I think, so now we get to this next turn, we could, you know, just pop the Ghost Usher again. I see no reason not to do it. It's a Hit video, so we'll play it, sure. Alright, now we got a little bit unlucky a couple of times here. Neither of our time skip Ghost Ushers, unfortunately, were a crit, which sucks, but it is what it is. So, alright, we'll do this turn right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut, and we'll come back. I want to do, I want to show Hit with his Scouter up, right? I think that's, you know, it's important in these showcases to show, like, all the different abilities that the character can have. I mean, I guess we could go into, like, you know, the Bojack Dokkan event or something like that, or a Super Saiyan 3 Broly Dokkan event, one of those, and then we could kind of, I guess, maybe properly show off all of Hit's debuffs as well, which, I mean, depending upon the fight, could be useful. Remember, they did drop, like, Red Zone Kid Buu during Golden Week last year. I thought it was one of the more well-designed fights in the game's history, like, really tough fight. And attack debuffing was, like, a huge asset in there. So, I mean, we never know if there might be some crazy fight where it's like, okay, like as long as we could seal or do some shit, we'll be okay. And hit does have the ability to do everything, right? Attack, debuff, seal, and stun. So if debuffs are allowed at all, hit is going to be able to take advantage of it. And he does have the 70% chance to crit built in. I feel like we're just getting pretty unlucky with that. And then every one of these supers, remember, is a 50% attack and defensive stack. Yeah, so there he is now up to 31 million. So, yeah, keep going, my boy. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, so let's just come back. I'll just run a full Universe 6 team in one of these earlier fights, and we could see, you know, hit with all those abilities and stuff. Okay, chat, we've finally finished that on turn 23. Took us quite a while, but we got to the end there, so there we go. Yeah, that was very, very, very long as we just kept super and super and super in. Took quite a bit. Took quite a bit to get here, man. But we did it, man. We did, guys. We all did it together. So, let's now, again, do that full... Oh, that was a phantom input. Okay, anyway. Let's go ahead and go do that full Universe 6 run, and we'll be able to see Hit's Scouter. Alright, guys. So, let's go through this turn right here. On this turn, we'll be able to hammer Broly with debuffs right here. And we'll be able to see Hit and all of his different debuffs, right? So, I mean, I guess I don't... Like, a lot of times, I mean, it's... You know, the hardest fights in the game right now, I mean, not a lot of debuffs are really that big. I guess in some of the Battle Hard and Formidable Foe fights, like, we can stun Phase 1. But remember, by the time we get to Phase 2, the bosses are immune to most of that stuff, right? Like, I'm not... You know, for example, I'm not as high on Goku and Frieza in the Battle Hard and Formidable Foes as other people are. Because, I mean, Frieza just misses a stun, and then there's a good chance you're losing, right? So Hit, right? Debuffs here. After he does his third super, which I believe for this hit is going to be this super right here. So now he'll lower... Yeah, bro, yeah, look at all... Oh, dude, you saw everything right there. Attack and defense down 30%. He sealed him. He attack broke him. And then his super attack effect, he has a 50% chance to stun. Right? So it's like we're just throwing all that on. Could be useful, right? Like, if we get some sort of fight, I mean, Hit will be a battlefield exterminator, right? I mean, the new battlefield fights did drop. I was kind of gassing them quite a bit, and they didn't really look too challenging to me. That Trunks at the end seemed like a... Looks like this year's battlefield fights are going to be fodder, right? Not, last year, Metal Cooler, I thought was very scary, but, I don't think we're going to have that same type of, nonsense. Okay. So, I'm going to come back. Next thing I want to do is I want to come back once we have the Hits transformed here. And we'll have the full Universe 6 rotation, and we can see Hit's Scouter. We'll finish up with Hit having the Scouter out.
強敵その存在が成長を促す 俺はまだ伸びるぞ
Alright, so, okay, we do have the Scouter up. Both bosses have just decided they're sleepy today, and they're not actually gonna super attack. Okay. I think we'll just go through this rotation then, and, next turn we'll hope that the boss supers just so we could show... I mean, it's full Universe 6 rotation. We have a Scouter, and we do have a full Universe 6 rotation. So, okay. It's alright. We'll just, you know, get a couple of attack sets. Again, like, one thing I'm noticing is Hit's damage... Oh, okay, but this hit's not 55%. Maybe his is going up quick. Hit's damage seems pretty low. I mean, it's... I think with his Ghost Usher and his abilities, he could definitely work... Oh, his damage is going up quite a bit, though. Rainbow, huh? Yeah, or, well, I think this is a 79% friend. You could just see, like, how much his damage is spiked. Yeah, wow. Holy God, dude, it's such a difference. This guy getting dupes in him. Holy shit. Okay. Well, sure. Okay, okay. All right, yeah, let's just come back. We'll do one more rotation. I mean, you guys know that the Scouter is up. I do like to show it in these videos, but I mean, we know that Scouter, it's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Dude, it's up. It's up. The Scouter, it is up. Am I being trolled? What is this? Where? Hey, excuse me? Where's the supers at, man? What? Alright, I mean, this, you know, no, I'm showing the damn super, man. I had it up to here with this nonsense. We'll be right back, dude. Bullshit. What the bro, what? Okay. Alright, chat. We're gonna get the golden reveal right here, man. Oh! There it is, man. There it is. Bro, I was gonna be hot, dude. I was gonna be hot. If third turn in a row, no super, I was about to be mad, boy. Alright guys, so there was Dokkan Fest hit. I think he's really good. To me, he's either the best or the second best TUR. I think Kid Goku's probably gonna outdamage this guy. I guess the difference though is that hit, like his active turn, remember it's like Glorio or something like that, where, I mean, on the turn where he drops his active, like he's gonna get like another round of this, right? And that, I mean, on some of these turns, like that active, if we're stacking it up enough, I mean, he's gonna be dropping, you know, 200 million super with that. Like, it could be crazy. I don't know, like, it's close. Like, they're the two best TURs, I think, going away, is Hit and Kid Goku. So this is counterattack in the form of improvement, Hit. His leader skill is Universe 6, Rapid Growth, Accelerated Battle, Category Key 3, 200% HP, 170% to stats, and then an extra 50% for tournament participants or super bosses. Yeah, I mean, it's just so simple. 3 leader skills, man. Because there's 500 categories that look like these right here. That you could just add to, like, these, like, horrible categories, right? But it's nice, you know, like Rapid Growth. Oh my god, dude. Yes, thank you. Lord, please, this is what I say. I've gone on these rants of we need 3 leader skills on all these characters, and I definitely have mentioned this category in one of those rants before. Look at this. This is 2020. This is 2021. Those are the only 2, like, real leaders we've had. Now, we've got, like, a solid good Dokkan Fest these days. Like, it's just, like, there's going to be rapid... Like, Iron Cane can use this hit to destroy, like, you know, Rapid Growth, Super Battle Road, and stuff like that. Like, damn, dude. Okay. So there's that. And then, yeah, the extra stats is a tournament participant or super bosses. Passive skill, Full Potential. He'll activate his intro if there's another 2 tournament participant allies or another Universe 6 ally on the team. So, I mean, just running Hit's team, you're going to have his intro up. So you don't even really need to run another Universe 6 character, which is so good. If we want to run him on a different team, we would. But, you know, maybe Tech Kefla, maybe the Part 2 LR, right? Maybe, you know, some other character. We'll see. Then his intro gives him 20% dodge, 160% defense, and a guaranteed additional super for 6 turns. Then he gets 2 key, 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets a 50% chance to crit and a 50% chance to dodge, and then an additional with a 70% chance to be a super. When attacking, he gets 100% attack and defense. For every attack in the turn, he gets 60% attack. For every attack evaded, he gets 60% defense and an additional 6% to dodge. Every time Hit does 3 supers in battle, he will lower the enemy's attacked enemy's attack and defense by 30%. He will seal them. Remember, that's only a 1-turn seal, by the way. And then he'll attack break one of their actions. And then if the enemy is an HP 60% or less, attack down, defensive down, stunned, or sealed, he gets 60% attack and attacks guaranteed to hit. He has his active skill Improvement. It's like a, you know, well, it is a transformation, right? Like it's, you know, as we saw, the 2 hits can link up next to each other. or like costume change or whatever, but it's a transformation. And he could use it after he does 6 or more attacks in battle, or after he dodges 3 or more enemy attacks. It's just that his 12 key animation, is it exactly the same, or is it just very similar? I gotta double check that, like the 2 12 keys. But yeah, so then he transforms, either if you dodge 3 times or do 6 attacks. So theoretically, the earliest you could use his Ghost Usher would be turn 3, right? You dodge 3 attacks turn 1, you take a little bit of damage, turn 2 or whatever, and then on turn 3 you'll be able to use the Ghost Usher. A lot has to go your way, but it's possible. His super attack is the time skip. He gets a 20% attack and defensive stack, and then he has a 50% chance to stun and immense damage. 12 key multiplier, 150% right there. And then his link set is Supreme Warrior, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Warriors of Universe 6, and Fierce Battle. So that is that. Here are his best linking partners. PyCon, he works pretty well with the PyCon characters. Him and LR PyCon, I mean, certainly something we could do. Let me just double check. I don't remember off the top of my head. Is he on the 220 with Cell? He is. Yes, he is. So we could run him on Cell's team and he has the 220. So that's another thing we can do in the videos, or like in one of these videos. We could run Cell's team and then just maybe try and pair Hit and PyCon. The only thing about running Hit and PyCon as like a pairing is neither is like a super effective slot 1. Hit is going to carry, I mean, we could do it, but Hit is going to carry a lot of risk in slot 1. I mean, he's better than, I guess, most of the game in slot 1, but yeah, I mean, he doesn't have defensive mechanics besides dodge, right? So he's definitely a risk there. All right, so there is that. Let's just go ahead and take a look at our boy Hit's categories here. Hit does not have very many, but even without having very many, that boy was able to get 3 leader skills, which is good. So he, of course, is on the Universe 6 team. He came with his band unit, Automagetta, who is the worst designed character of all time, which that's always fun. Then Hit is also on the Rapid Growth team. Really nice to see Rapid Growth get buffs. That's always very good. Then Hit is also on, what is this? This is the Accelerated Battle. Yeah, this is Accelerated Battle, which, it is how he'll get the 220 if we run him on Cell's team. Accelerated Battle is just such a great category, right? That includes so many characters. Then Hit is also on the Tournament Participant category, which, I mean, it was the theme of basically every character in April was Tournament Participant except for Easy Tech Janemba. Like, they've been spamming Tournament Participants, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how many Tournament Participant characters we've gotten. Then Hit is super bosses. Yeah, guys. Dude, those tough missions. See, man, I'm telling y'all knew I was telling the truth, but like, the tough Crow to Body and Mind mission during the anniversary. The tough Super Bosses mission during the anniversary, right? Like, and then there's a super long fight. We'll need stackers. Ding, 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 right? They're dropping buffs for all this shit. That's what Dokkan does. It's not hard to predict. So there we go. There is our Super Bosses, or Super Bosses buff to potentially help with that mission for some players, which is good. And I mean, as a Ghost Usher character, yeah, he'll help. So there's that. Then Hit is also on the Space Traveling Warrior category team. Wow, we really haven't gotten too many, huh? Because I mean, this is August, right? Coquette. Okay. So yeah, more Space Traveling Warrior buffs is good. That team is about to, oh, dude, oh my god, it happened again. I was literally about to say this team is about to get massive buffs with LR Golden Frieza, LR Metal Cooler, and LR Final Form Cooler all easying upcoming. But dude, I swear, but yeah, dude, Golden Frieza and Metal Cooler, they're not on Space Traveling Warriors. Yeah, how fucking stupid is that? Dumbest shit in the world, man. Yeah, fucking Golden Frieza. It's not on Space, stupid ass. Anyway, and then Hit is on Legendary Existence also. That's just good. That's good. This is another, like, Hit is on a bunch of teams that need fucking help, right? So, definitely great to, see him added to these teams. All right, so there's that. There's Hit's, kind of like, just regular form. He does have, a transformation, his improvement, his stance change. And we're able to do this after he dodges 3 attacks or does 6 attacks. It's not too bad. The 6 attacks is pretty easy to do. And I mean, if it's a really nasty fight or something like that, or we really want to YOLO, I mean, we could try and, put him in slot 1, get the dodges, and maybe, get the transformation on his second turn. We could do that if we really wanted to, right? So then when hit transforms, when he gets a stance change, super attack changes, passive changes, he gains an active skill, and those are the changes that our boy Hit actually gets there. So now his passive is Evolution in Stance. He gets 3 ki and 260% attack and defense at the start of turn, has a 70% chance to crit, a 70% chance to dodge, a guaranteed additional super, and then an additional with a 70% chance to be a super. His attacks are guaranteed to hit. He lowers the attacked enemy's attack and defense by 30%, and then he seals the attacked enemy's super attack for 1 turn. When attacking, he gets 160% attack and defense and does an attack break on the enemy. For every attack in the turn, he gets 66% attack. And then for every attack dodged or taken, received or dodged, he gets 66% defense and then gets a 6% chance to dodge within the turn. If all allies in the turn are Universe 6, he gets a Scouter. Right now, this is mostly an irrelevant ability, but who knows, right? I mean, never say never. I mean, I'm not going to anticipate that we'll get a lot of value out of this, but he does have it, for some fights or something. And then finally, when receiving an attack from an enemy who's hit by his super, he gets an extra 16% chance to dodge. Now, I guess... so, I mean, his Ghost Usher, it's a Ghost Usher. If there ever would be a boss that is immune to Ghost Ushers, this would trigger from his active skill. So, immediately after popping his active skill, his dodge would be 86%, even in slot 1. But, I mean, it's a Ghost Usher, so it's not something that we would see, right? But, yeah, I mean, just in case, I don't think they're going to create a boss, I don't know. It's... oh, what if a boss who cancels guard? Yeah, no, I don't think that's happening. So, but I mean, just, making a point. But, again, Hit, he's set up well, right? Then he has his active skill, the Time Skip Molotov. He could do this if HP is 66% or less, or when facing one enemy starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. Okay, that's where it could be relevant. If there are 2 enemies... our HP is low, we could pop the active skill Ghost Usher, and then we could put him in slot 1, and against the other enemy, he would start with 86% dodge, and then every target would give him 6% extra. Okay, yeah. Otherwise, it's just one enemy from 6th turn. Gotcha. He does ultimate damage to the enemy, and then Ghost Ushers that character. Ghost Usher, obviously, very broken. Super attack is the time skip. Now he's getting a 50% attack and defensive stack, and he has a 70% chance to stun the enemy. And then links are the same categories, all that. Here's his best linking partners, the other Hit right there. So there we go. There is the Dokkan Fest Hit. Again, this guy to me is very good. Seems well in line with the history of Golden Week characters dominating the game. Blue Kaioken is an insane outlier. I don't Dokkan is dying. No, I think he's just a ridiculous fumble by Dokkan, the Blue Kaioken. He is he's a true fumble, man. It's crazy. At least, though, I do think his animations are good. Battle motion is some of the best in the game. He looks great. So, I mean, it's, I don't take offense to this. But, I mean, Blue Kaioken Goku, I mean, his EZA, fingers crossed, dude. Fingers crossed. His animations and shit are great. So, he gets a good EZA, he'll be great in 4 years. No, it would be, he could EZA in 2028. The 2028 year. He'll be able to EZA. So, we'll see how that'll go. So, let me know what you guys think. Hit is awesome. Love this guy. He's a damn beast, man. Again, right now, after finishing the 55% video, I'd say he's... I'm leaning towards him as the second best TUR with Kid Goku at 1, but... I mean, they're both up head and shoulders above, right? But remember, that Ghost Usher, man, you cannot discredit or underrate those Ghost Ushers and how broken they can be. So, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.